if you're looking for a strong tub for the Retro Cup, then use this team. I've been using so many teams, and I finally got one that works. Have the Dunsparce leads. I'm telling you, I've been using Dunsparce in all my teams. Have it in the lead, and we managed to get a Charizard lead. Let's freaking go. So they're looking to stay. I'm going to go ahead and do this Rock Slide, and I think it might actually still take it out, even if it's not stab. They go ahead and shield it, and I counted a Blast Burn, so I'm going to shield it. Yes! So we do it right. They're going to go ahead and swap out to the Double. I did take a little bit, was late to the swap there. Swapped out to the Medicham, so Medicham is doing, it did really good when it was in the back. Definitely don't lead the Medicham. But hey, you can try it out. Maybe you'll get a bunch of normal types in the lead, but honestly, with this cup, all the like normals and all that, they're like in the middle. So they're going to throw Body Slam, and I'm like, dang it. You know what? Double is somewhat tanky. It seems like it is, because like, I feel like I should have been able to take it out already. Maybe I should have just gone straight Psychic or something, but at least, hey, I managed to take it out. We're both 101 shield. I just couldn't afford to have my, I didn't want to lose switch advantage in this case, because maintaining, keeping switch, alignment, all that, you need it for this cup. Now, it's going to be a Pelipper, so I'm going to bring in the Wall Ring. And because they're going to have to farm up all the way to freaking Hurricane. And right here, I think they bait me. I thought it was a Hurricane. And I shield the Weather Ball. So very good on my opponent's part, working all the way to that. And they're going to go ahead and catch an Icicle Spear on a Charizard, which isn't all that smart in all honesty. But hey, and that's only because, see, now I'm able to just roll it all the way down. They did just get to Blast Burn, so this is really good for me, because now I can go ahead and just Rock Slide, take the last shield from my opponent. And now, can I reach another one? Nope, I can't. And when I countered it, this should definitely be the Hurricane, which is fine, because now they're energy depleted. I could easily swap into my Wall Rain and just take this like a champ. It's not a Hurricane, it's just a Weather Ball. Looks like they're trying to go down, you know, with a bang, with one last bang. But we're going to go ahead and take the match with this Icicle Spear. And also, guys, if you haven't already, please leave a like and also consider subscribing. I definitely would appreciate it. And if you guys like Go Battle League, why not? On to the next match. As you can tell, we have a great lead. I think with the Dunsparce today, just great leads all freaking matches. So gonna go ahead and, I thought they were gonna switch eventually. A lot of my opponents have been catching my moves, so I went ahead and I was patient on this one, but I finally decided to throw, and I will go ahead and let this go. It's fine. I resist the Shadow Claw, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But actually, hold on, are they running? No, I apologize. They're running Powder Snow. I thought they had Shadow Claws, but still, we take the Avalanche like a champ. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another Rock Slide, and they shield again. Now, I believe I shield just because I don't want to, what do you call it? My Wall Rain isn't going to do very well. My Medicham isn't going to do very well. So I ended up just banking some energy right there. And now, as you can see now, see, they swapped out to an Ice type. Medicham meets them right there. Gonna go ahead and take this energy ball. All good. Just gonna take it like a champ. Maybe I should have just done, looking back at this, maybe I should have just done the Psychic, because I'm going to allow him to get to a move. So, but at the same time, I kind of don't really want to win. Okay, so I do keep Switch here, but I'm thinking maybe I could have let that go, and no, my Dunsparce would not have farmed down at all. So I'm glad, actually, you know, I'm glad that I did this. Now they're going to bring in a Marowak, and I'm going to go ahead and do a Psychic, and I managed to actually get it to half health with some counters there. Now, I am not going to bring Dunsparce just yet. I have a move banked. And I have no shields left. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know who wins CMP. So, it's going to be a Frostlass, and I know they're not at the move yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just Rock Slide it. I have it banked. Boom. Goodbye, Frostlass. Can we make it to another move? We somehow, I think this is 1 HP in a dream. We're going to go ahead and Drill Run, and this is enough to take out the Alolan Marowak. Boom. Let's freaking go. So, on to the next match, we got Dunsparce against Haunter. So, this is a really good lead, too, because we have Drill Run that would do super effective damage, and we're resisting the Shadow Claws. Normally, it runs like, I think, like Ice Punch and Shadow Punch, or Ice Punch, Shadow Ball, something like that. So, I was definitely feeling comfortable staying that lead. They swap out to a Greedent, and I'm telling you guys, this is why we have the fighters in the back. I definitely recommend Medi. Now, I am super lazy, which is really bad in this case, that I have this Medicham as a best buddy, and I don't put him as best buddies because I'm candy from my Lickitung. So if you have a best buddy Medicham, make sure it's your best buddy, because right there it's like 1473 CP, and it could be at like the 1490 something had I just put a best buddy, and I think that's probably why I lost some matches as well. But anyway, guys, if it's your best buddy, make sure you have him as your best buddy. And now to bring back the Haunter, I have a Psychic banked, and it would have been so satisfying had they not shielded that. But now I have a Drill Run ready to go, so I'm going to take out the next shield. And also my Dunsparce is really healthy as well. So we're just looking good in this match. They swap out, and I'm going to go ahead and stay here a little bit. Stunfisk does have access to, I think, Discharge, so I'm going to stay here. They're going to go ahead and Mud Bomb me. Okay, we'll take those. I'm going to go ahead and do one Drill Run, and I think I still allowed them to make one more move on me. I want to get it to a point where one Ice Full Spirit is going to be more than enough to take it out. So right here, I have a Drill Run banked. At this point, I'm okay with letting a Mud Bomb go. So now I'm going to go ahead and swap out. Probably could have just swapped out after I had one banked already. I have it banked for the Haunter. And they're going to go ahead and do a Discharge, and I'm hoping, please don't do too much damage. But that does a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and now just throw. I farmed 2 over, and I was like, dude, please don't CMP or I was scared. I probably could have lost this match, actually. And now we're at a good place. I can let this Haunter just take me out. They end up doing a Shadow Punch, which basically takes me out. And now I have a move banked, and this Haunter is going to go bye-bye. This Drill Run would take out like 1,000 Hunters. Boom, it's just that glassy. Bye-bye, Haunter. On to the next match. We got Dunsparce against Lantern. So this is a pretty good lead as well, because we have the Drill Run to threaten it a bit more. So we would be able to win this matchup. And I'm like, okay, it's not swapping out. Let's go ahead and do Drill Run. I definitely recommend being patient, because a lot of your opponents, they know the counts, and they're going to just go ahead and swap out. So in this case, it looked like they were looking to stay, so I did the Drill Run. They threw a Surf, and as you can see, if we do another Drill Run, it should be enough to take it out. Now, I believe they are going to catch it, because I'm going to go ahead and throw it right away. See, and this is kind of one of those like one of those rookie mistakes. Actually, no, it turns out I think they're actually still in this match. Maybe I'm recalling a different match. Let's see. Yeah, okay, no, so they're still there. And I think it's when I think it's this one, because I've reached the Drill Run at this point. I am going to let this Surf go. And then, boom. Okay, see, now they swapped out. So, very smart on their part. But, at the same time, now there's damage on this Medicham. So, I'm doing counter. And we're looking good. I'm thinking there's no way they're going to use their shield. There's no way they're going to use their last shield. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shield this. I'm going to shield the Psychic. And I'm going to go ahead and farm over. Get to like 2 Ice Punches. And now, throw the Psychic. Now, I'm pretty sure they're like, he's over farming. Maybe he's just going to do an Ice Punch. But no, I went straight Psychic. Get this Medicham out of here. And now, I think they're going to bring back the Lantern. I was scared to do the Ice Punch. Maybe I could have Ice Punch and then like just counter down. Because see, they're going to go ahead and shield this. They shielded that, which made it like, oh man, I was like really annoyed off that. So they're going to go ahead and do, I think, a Thunderbolt. Let's see what they do. Yep, Thunderbolt. But that still isn't enough to take me out. I am able to farm down, but I can't reach a Psychic. And yep, it turns out that it was a Dugong. So this Ice Punch is just going to go ahead and tickle it before I go down. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and bring out my my shiny Walrein. Now, it's going to go ahead and Icy Wind us and lower our attack. But I'm going to be able to do the Earthquake. So it's just going to be debuffed right here. I just try to get a little bit more energy. And now I'm like, please, like, I want to see how much damage it does. Because depending on how much it does, I'm going to be looking pretty good. So I'm like, yeah, that actually did a pretty good amount. So I'm thinking, being double debuffed, maybe I won't be able to take it out, but I was really hoping that it would. And we're able to reach another one before we have 3 debuffs. And I'm like, let's see how much damage this does. Come on. I'm thinking at this point, they're now going to go ahead and throw a Drill Run, especially being that low of health. And so I was trying to swap out there. I think you guys were seeing I was trying to swap out there. And I'm like, is drill run enough to take out my Walrein? And it's not. So it's pretty much GG's. I could have just powdered snow down, but we're going to go ahead and Icicle Spear for the win. And we end up taking the match. So Dugong, a very, very good Pokemon. A lot of people have been using it. Very great Pokemon. Moving on to the last and final match. So I do get a bad lead. I finally get a bad lead, but I don't want to get hard countered. So what I end up doing, because if I swap out to the Walrein, it's going to stay in and just do so much damage to me, right? If I swap into Medicham, most likely they have something that's going to just hard counter me. So I'm like, this is really annoying. So I'm looking to just stay in and do as many drill runs as I can. They're going to go ahead and just body slam. And this is honestly why I should have had that I should have best buddied my Medicham. Because in this case, look, I allow a bunch of farm too, so maybe that was a big mistake as well. But I'm going to go ahead and right here bring in the Medicham. Honestly, I probably should have just swapped out. But they would have just hard countered me and then I'm locked in. So I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I would have been able to have a bit more energy right there. See? Had I had that XL Medi and maybe confirm with me, guys. Not XL, but the best buddy one. I think I would have been able to do more counter damage and taken that Big Rough out before it went ahead and gone to that move. Because now that I look at it, that last bit of HP would have been definitely crucial. So this matchup right here, at first I didn't know what the count is, but it turns out that it's 7 for Dark Pulse, 7 for Shadow Ball. So looking back at it, I still would have lost. Right here, so I think they were energy depleted, so they got to like 3 Shadow Claws at this point. And I'm gonna go ahead and do an Icicle Spear. And I realized that I had to have had an Altaria in the back because they're shielding. So 4, 5. So now they're at like 5 Shadow Claws, and I'm like, there's just no way I'm gonna get to another one. So what I try to do a combo play, but the move just isn't ready. And now I'm gonna go ahead and they caught the Ice Punch on the Altaria. And now, see, had I had that little bit more of health, I would have been able to reach that Ice Punch. But I don't know who wins CMP. See, right there, I overfarmed because I knew that the Cofagrigus already had a move banked. So they're going to go ahead and Dragon Pulse me, take me out of there. But I could have taken out the Altaria, but I just needed 2 moves, and it was just no way. So, anyways, 4-on-1 set there for you guys. I definitely recommend using this team. It worked really well for me. Maybe it will work good for you as well. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.